What is your favorite Marvel TV show that they have made of all time? Even if it's a Netflix era one, put that in the comments below. Favorite Marvel TV show. And welcome to Media Mondays. We're back on a TV show today. And, they just released this last week. Just be honest with you. So, the original Daredevil and a lot of the original Netflix series, I watched bits and pieces of them, but I never got super into them at the time. I had a lot going on, didn't have enough time to get into those series. I watched probably some Luke Cage and Iron Fist more than anything. Watched a little bit of Daredevil, but knew of the character, know what's going on. But then they released Marvel, our television, we had the series last year that reintroduced Kingpin. Kingpin a little bit in Hawkeye as well. I can't remember the name of the character. I was so bad about this. But we had that whole series about his goddaughter that he took under his wing, then ended up shooting him in the face, the Kingpin. And it brought Daredevil a little bit around, and so we found out we're getting into Marvel taking over Daredevil and Daredevil Born Again. I was excited about it because I was curious. And let's just put it this way. They got 2 episodes they already dropped. And the one thing I'll tell you this is Daredevil, the actual, Daredevil costume is only seen for a little bit of the show. But it's fantastic so far. I'll tell you this, if you're going to watch it, haven't watched it yet. If you have watched it, don't forget, man, the gutting of the first 15 minutes. Well, the whole range of emotions in the first 15 minutes is crazy. And then the story and building into it, and Kingpin becoming mayor of New York, or what I think that's what it is. If I said it wrong, mayor, governor, I think it's mayor. Mayor is typically of a city. So that whole thing, and there's a lot of these storylines have adapted from other stuff, from comic books, from other series and things like that. But honestly, the actors are fantastic. They have for both of these, and I'm glad these guys got to reprise their roles in continuing into the Marvel universe. Granted, they're in the Marvel universe technically that we are in at the moment. So this is really, really cool. The one we're at. So some shows, some things that some of them have been in other universes or other parts as they brought stuff in or things like that. So this is really nice that they're all in the same universe. There's some fun little spoilers and things that get dropped and little teasers and things that are said. But the actors are fantastic. The acting, the story is picking up 1 and 2. When in the episode 2, I was like, oh, what's going to happen now? This is crazy. Let's go. Let's find out what's going to happen. So I'm excited for this series. I think it is a really good series. Have you had a chance to watch it yet? Honestly, too, I don't think you have needed to watch the other Daredevil series. Like I said, I know who the characters were. I'd seen some of the old Daredevil, but I hadn't watched the full series. Some of the stuff you might not get as much out of or understand because there might have been stuff you saw in the old series that they're borrowing from. But for the most part, if you haven't watched the other Daredevil, you can watch this one and be just fine. It's going to introduce you to a revamped Kingpin, a revamped Daredevil, and all of the things going on in there and everything going on. So that gives you that as context. So it is exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. Sometimes Marvel shows are hit or miss. I thought this one so far has been out of the park good. I'm sure some people would complain about it, but I have nothing to complain about. I would probably give this a 9 out of 10 so far, the first 2 episodes, and breaking your heart and the action and what's going on in it and the story and stuff like that. Also, we get to see in the first little bit, the first Hispanic superhero, which was White Tiger, is in there. Sadly, the actor who played him passed away in 2023. So they pay tribute to him. He is in the first couple episodes and pay tribute to him in front of the episodes as well. But it's also really cool to see that and then know the story of White Tiger and all that as well. But yeah, it's pretty good, and I'm excited about it and looking forward to seeing the rest of the series and see where it goes and see how long they'll continue this up. But put in the comments below what you liked about it. If you watched it, what is your favorite Marvel show as well. As always, we'll see you next time.